Yes, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. Obviously, there weren't many people picking him to beat Kamaru Usman at UFC 278. But that fight was scheduled for 25 minutes. He needed all of them. He produced one of the greatest highlights in UFC history.
He did. He needed 24 minutes and 30 seconds in order to become the champion. But he never gave up on himself. It seemed as though everything was trending in the wrong direction, and he got the job done. Leon Edwards is a phenomenal fighter. He's very well-rounded, and he's real big for the weight class. And you see his physicality come into play in that first round against Kamaru Usman, taking him down and controlling him on the ground.
Right.
But tonight he has a different challenge. He doesn't have the guy that brings all the accolades. He has a young, hungry lion that's looking to knock him off his throne.
And we will see how Leon handles this challenge, but of course increased eyeballs on Leon Edwards, given what he was able to accomplish in becoming the man at 170 pounds. All right, so here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nick Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nick back on the proven ground tonight.
It's great to see Nick back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's going to start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's going to be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab. And if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nick Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game. Unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with black belt boxing.
Yep.
That's Nick Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back at UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2003. Nick Diaz. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Good.
A pro dating to 2001, here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight. All right, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that they would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, and now a series of strikes are landing. 3-piece and a soda, maybe a couple sodas. Beautiful combination by him there.
Well, when you want to get to a high-level striker, you can't throw singular shots. You've got to throw them in combination, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
27 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Edwards gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Diaz gets caught by yet another jab. That weapon has been on point for his opponent all night long. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Beautiful left hand counter. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
So Leon Rocky Edwards continuing to put on a show in the striking realm here tonight, and a lot of people believe this is not just the world champion, but the best striker in the welterweight division.
I mean, this guy is really good with his hands and his feet. He sets traps, he moves, he's never stationary. Tonight he has shown the next level of striking in the welterweight division. We've expected these types of performances from him, and he continues to produce them.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. There's got to change something.
Less than a minute to go now in our opening round. Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Effective use of the jab there by Edwards. Nice straight right hand. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. Diaz's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 20 seconds left.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Round 2 is next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect with his hands, now changes the level.
Full-on mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He's a fantastic striker. A guy that can mix it up. A guy that knows exactly where the opening is and isn't shy to take that opening.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other team.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early. And
looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, and now an uppercut. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Edwards. Oh, Diaz is swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Oh, nice.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Edwards' nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Edwards is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial. Oh!
Oh, Diaz's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Rips the body there for good measure.
Beautiful jab lands.
15 seconds remain in the round. Nice spinning kick there finds its home. Edwards is really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. All right, round three coming up next. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
We got it under control. Just do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. You need to go after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful counter. Misses with the right hand. Diaz's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
He didn't like that left hand.
Strong hook lands. Outstanding output on both sides.
Oh! He's hurt again!
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
That blood becoming a real factor.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Now we're going. Oh, big elbow.
Nice jab to the head by Diaz.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Just misses there with the left. Edwards is caught right on the grip. Try to establish that jab. Oh, a huge block there. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Ooh, big shot land.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense. Goes down again. Oh, looking for the submission now.
Arms in deep.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, he got out.
And notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in knee on belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
Nice jab. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't even see anything.
I mean, I just don't even see it. And it's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Effective strike there by Edwards.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy, oh! Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. This is a terrible position.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Edwards. Well, that is as bad.
Gotta be careful here.
I need you to take the back position now.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
What a fight! Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 3. declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Nick Diaz!
Well, he certainly hasn't been the most active fighter on the roster, but when he does compete, Nick Diaz still gets the job done, so congratulations to Diaz, to the Cesar Gracie fight team, the Scrap Pack, and everybody else. Another signature win for Nick Diaz here tonight, and this 209 tattoo looking pretty good right now.